Already to the challenge, Withdrawal, Loud, no heavy armor, criminal arsenal, and flashbang revenge. It's criminal arsenal. We've got an FI7 and an MM20, but we do not actually have a UP9 or saw blade because we're not gonna work with those guns right now. But regardless, no matter what happens, we don't actually have a thumper. So effectively, we're just going to instead, first of all, drop the bag over there. We're just instead going to be using C4s. A lot of them. Do we need to use this many? No, not really. It's just vaguely funny and that's really about it. So, whilst I avoid getting shot by literally everywhere, hi there you. We're going to run through, I'm going to avoid you for a bit. Maybe it wasn't worth taking a one shot, but there were two guards there and I'm not dealing with that right now, so we're just going to move this bookshelf. We're going to go through here. We're going to run through here, and the other two C4s are going to be detonated over, well, there, which seems rather obvious. And right now, if I turn to the left, there should be a massive hole in the floor, which there is. Seems rather simple, so we're just going to go back through here, and we're just going to quickly place the C4 over here, detonate it, then afterwards we can just go inside, grab the cash, and then afterwards it's going to go just fine. I mean, that's kind of the hope here, so we're going to drop that over there, we're going to grab yet another bag, and hopefully the bag that's actually currently full of medkits will show up downstairs relatively soon, since the cage is now most definitely assembled. It would be nice, just saying. So far not very promising, but right then, it's presumably down over there, so we're gonna go grab a medkit from it relatively soon, and well, that's basically around now, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you go deal with that right now, because now the shotguns are absolutely triggered, and we are not dealing with them right now. So we're gonna grab this cash, and we're just gonna keep bagging since... Well, I mean, I could move, but there's whatever's going on over there happening, so we're just not going to for now. Seems like a much simpler solution. Are we still over here? We are. And now that the flashbangs are clear, I can vaguely run over here and just stay alive. Which, I mean, sure, works out, so we're just gonna grab more cash and we're just gonna keep moving it. And maybe this time I'll go this way. Is it a good idea? Absolutely not, but... So the rifles are here, which is always nice. Not really, but... That's not a great addition, is it? So if the flashbang could clear itself, right then, and if we could just not shoot each other right now, that would be... I'm gonna take this time to just go behind here. So that's Flashbang Frenzy summarized, right then. If everything could just calm down for a short moment. See you over there. Let's drop that. Let's drop the cash over there. And hopefully someone's gonna make sure that that's well controlled or continue to be controlled, since otherwise it's gonna be a wreck relatively soon. But I suppose right now is a great time to just start moving, which is exactly what we're gonna do, and then we're just gonna... We need our sprint to regenerate for a bit. And then we're gonna run through here, and hopefully, now the two guards over there have been taken care of, since otherwise, we are not gonna be in for a good time. It's just kind of how this works, so sure. I need to move because someone's moving a bag right now, and right now, if we let the FI7 split up over here, they're gonna be able to... This is not great. Right then, let's post back up over here. Sure, right then. It's working out just fine. We're not doing this. And now, presumably... Hopefully we don't get more rifles, really. They're not really that great for what we're trying to do here. Right then. There shouldn't really be any more bags, so... We're just gonna, essentially... just just go up there. It's not that complicated. Right then, sure. We can work with that, I suppose. I'm very much content with that. Right then, let's just try and shoot a flash. Well, that was excellently done. Let's try and make sure we're at least vaguely able to cover everything for now. And we're just gonna step away as the simple solution to dealing with all of this. Just know, alright? So we're gonna back off for a bit. It's gonna go just fine. And it's not gonna go horrendously. And then whenever it's vaguely time, we're just gonna start moving. And by... well, if that isn't a clear cue to actually start moving, that should be. Really. It really should be. So we're gonna drop a bag over there. We're gonna run back through here. We're gonna grab yet another bag. Hopefully not meet anyone on the way out. And then afterwards, it's gonna go just fine. I mean, that's kind of the hope. Always. So we're gonna drop that over there. We're gonna hop over here. Then we're gonna run in through here. Ignore that one CBRC unit that is for some reason over there. And it's gonna go just fine. I'm grabbing this bag and I am backing away. Relatively simple solutions. So we're gonna work with that. We're gonna drop the mech kit over there. And right now, we've got to wait for Sparrow and that's essentially it. And unfortunately, it's not a weaker mech kit, so later on during escape, we can't just heal up 3 times and then afterwards have vaguely more health in the sense that if we don't get shot that many times within, well, 1 second, we can probably heal up a tiny bit. So right now, if the remaining units could actually show up, that would be absolutely stellar. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. That being over here because this is an interesting view. And we can always try and get Flashbang, which is always nice. We're essentially already used to seeing a white screen because of Flashbang Revenge, which is always nice, I guess. Not really, but... alright, maybe we shouldn't be over there. Just seems like a relatively bad idea all in all, so... instead, we can try over here. Maybe it'll go better. The answer is probably not, but... you know what? It's fine. It works out just... where did that flashbang get thrown? Right then, we're not doing this. We're just gonna do that, and that's gonna be a relatively simple solution. But for now, it's probably a good time to check if we left anything behind, which we didn't. No extra mechits over there, which is a great shame really, but that's really about it. It's not like we need those mechits an awful lot anyways. Provided that things don't change drastically in the next 2 minutes or so when Sparrow tries to show up relatively soon, which would be quite convenient really. And we could always just move up right now since there are no units, and it will make escaping later on much easier, so... we're just going to go over here. We're gonna just try and be a bit paranoid for the flashbangs that may or may not show up. And then basically we'll just swap whenever we need to, so that's kind of how this works. Seems like a relatively good plan. Should probably use a bit more of my MM20 since it's still got a lot of bullets. But effectively, right now we've got around 1 more minute left for Sparrow to actually show up, and then afterwards we just have to escape and not get shot too many times, which would be quite bad if we were to actually be shot that many times. I'm gonna back off for now. There is one specific spot for a sniper over there, which... anyone showing up right now? This would be a great time since... suppose that works, right then. Those are CBRCs, right? CBRCs are genuinely delightful. But right now, this is basically the simple solution to literally everything. Fire a lot of bullets. and effectively just hope for the best, which so far doesn't seem like an awfully bad plan so far, which is fine. But unfortunately, it means that we're gonna have to heal up, which is not very fine right now since, you know, everything that's happening right now. But right now, we're just gonna take care of that one unit over there. Then we're gonna start moving. And so far, it's gonna go just fine. Once we deal with the units over there, make sure we're somewhere not to get sniped. And then finally we can, well, escape. And that's the daily challenge in just under 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.